Hey y'all, so we are back with another video. If you guys would like to see how I achieve this beautiful sunset cut crease, continue to keep on watching. Today's video is sponsored by Amanda Hair. They sent me this beautiful 24-inch. It's a 13x4 and it's a deep wave wig, y'all. So we got a frontal, period. And I did bleach the knots. I didn't pluck or anything. I felt like I didn't really need to. But yeah, I washed it and bleached the knots off camera. So we're just gonna go ahead and size her up, see what she's working with. And I decided to do a side part. And I noticed that I probably over bleached in certain spots, but it's okay because I'm gonna clean it up, okay? But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and separate the hair. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray the back portion, and then I'll worry about the front later. All I'm doing is just wetting the hair with water, and I'm going to use some of my Nairobi foam. I finally bought some. It smells like hospital soap, y'all, or maybe it's just me, but you know, she got the job done. And I was a little worried at first because I was like, oh my God, these curls, I ain't got no curl. But once it dries down, everything comes together. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take my hot comb and smooth the roots out. We want everything to look nice and seamless, everything to look scalpiana-ish, okay? So I'm just gonna smooth it out. And y'all, I can't find a good flat iron. Not a flat iron. Ariel, what are you talking about? A good hot comb. But I'm still searching. I'm gonna go on Amazon, matter of fact. But anyways, I'm taking my Care wax stick and we're just gonna smooth the flyaways down, tame everything, make everything look super duper neat. And we're taking a hot comb yet again, and we're just gonna boom, scalpiana, period. The bleach looked really good with this frontal as well, y'all. And I didn't have a lot of shedding. I did have some shedding, but it wasn't like a ridiculous amount. Of course, I gotta take some spritz, y'all, but look at that scalp. Look at that parting, though. Just imagine if I was to pluck. Oh my goodness. In love. I just love how smooth the hair just cooperated with my products. And I'm taking my Got To Be spray. I gotta get me some more of this, y'all, because I'm running low. And I'm happy that I know how to use it on my lace now, because once upon a time, child, I ain't knew what I was doing. I got a little bit of something going on. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting better with laying my lace down. And surprise, I got me a new elastic band. This one is longer and it's clean, because the other one, I had to put her in the trash because she just had it, okay? She started ripping up and we ain't got time for that. So we got a new one, and we're just gonna go ahead and do the same steps on the opposite side. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the hair, y'all. This is super easy. Curly hair is the easiest in my opinion. Like curly hair and straight hair, but curly hair it just does something to your look. It just take your face to a whole nother level, honey, okay? Like, I don't know anybody who doesn't like curly hair. Curly hair is like it, for real. Y'all, so for that little spot in my part, I want to go ahead and camouflage that because the knots got a little too out there on the hair strand, so it looks like it's bald but it's not. And I'm just going to take my Sharpie and cover it up. And now I'm just taking my eyebrow razor and cutting the lace away. And then I also ended up putting a little bit more of the Got To Be spray just to lay the lace down some more and get rid of the ashiness. So for makeup, I decided to do something very colorful, very bold. And I'm starting off by basing my lid with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fine. And we're just going to tap it, making sure that the base is smooth. Now I'm taking my red eyeshadow from the Morphe x Lisa Frank palette. And I'm taking this Wet n Wild brush. It's like $1. And I'm just going to tap it on. Tap, 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 pat, 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 swiper. No swiping. Whenever I want that color payoff, you always want to make sure that you build the color up before dusting it and swiping it and swirling it. Step it down, like build on it, like you putting down brick or something. You want to make sure that you build the color up and then blend it out, if that makes sense. So you see I'm tapping, and I'm tapping. But then eventually, to kind of make it look like an ombre and diffuse it, we're going to start to swirl it. So we're tapping, tapping, tapping. And then now we're just going to swirl it and make it look soft. So now I'm going to take a black because I wanted a more smoky eye. I am doing a cut crease. And this is just going to take that red to a more intense level. So I'll have black and then I'll have red. But the black and the red will blend together and kind of give me this slight burgundy shade. So in actuality, I only used 2 colors, but it looked like I used 3, if that makes sense. See? Get your notebooks out, okay? Like sis. You don't have to use a lot of product to achieve a certain type of look. So I'm just going to fuse it out some more with a clean brush. And I'm taking a little bit more of that red eyeshadow. And I'm going back into the black eyeshadow as well. And now we're just going to cut the crease. So whenever you want color payoff, you got to go back and forth between colors. And you just got to do it to where you're satisfied with the vibrancy. And I'm taking my e.l.f. Camo Concealer and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, hey, cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. I will have everything listed down below in the order in which I am using it, of course. Like, I absolutely love doing bold looks, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. I love it. Like, it's so creative. It's so relaxing. It's therapy, for real. Like, you just gotta try it. If you're into makeup, if you wanna, you know, test the waters and do little cut creases, even if you don't do a cut crease, if you just want to use a colorful eyeshadow on your lid instead of doing like a natural look all the time, it just take your makeup skills to a whole nother level, sis. Like, just try it. Just try it out, okay? And now I'm gonna take that yellow eyeshadow, y'all. It's very vibrant and I love the color, but eventually it starts to kind of break apart. So if you see that my shadow looks a little off towards the end of this video, that's why. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, most yellows, most whites, like those very chalky eyeshadows always tend to break and like crack up a little bit. So I try my best to make sure that I tap as much as possible. And then I ended up taking the orange from the Zulu palette, but it wasn't showing up as vibrant as I wanted it to. So I ended up using the orange eyeshadow from the Lisa Frank palette. And I'm just tapping. And I'm also using that same fluffy brush to apply some more of the red eyeshadow. And then I'm going to also apply some more of the black. See how we have this little sunset vibe going on? We can't go on vacation, but that doesn't mean your eyes can't, sis. Take your eyes on a vacation and cut that crease, do that yellow, that orange, that red, that black, and leave. Period. I am so corny. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, we can't go nowhere. So just go ahead and practice your eye looks. Period. And play with your hair. Do whatever you gotta do. Okay? So now I'm taking my NYX. Of course, the same liner that I always use. And we're just gonna do the wing. I did do my wing a little more elongated today because why not? You know? It's time to really start to get back to Skip to My Lou. If you guys don't know, that's my Instagram. I know some of you guys always ask me what's my social media handles. It's Skip to My _Lou for Instagram, and then Skip _to My Lou on Snapchat, and Ariel Black on Facebook. So you guys can follow me if you want, okay? And now I'm just taking some glitter. This is the glitter liner from Ruby Kisses. And then I'm gonna apply my glitter on top. And then we're just gonna moisturize the face, and I'm using my Makeup Revolution Hydrating Primer, and I also use some coconut oil. That's what I always use when I did my makeup looks like years ago. So again, I gotta get back to what I know, and we're just gonna moisturize the face really, really well. And now I'm taking my Milani concealer to clean the wing up, make it really sharp and precise. And then I'm also gonna highlight underneath my eyes with it as well. And I did let it sit for about 1.5 minutes before blending anything out. And I also used the Warm Honey from LA Girl. I'm mad at y'all because y'all did not tell me how good of a beauty blender this Equate blender is. I got the 2-pack for like $6 or $7 at Walmart, and honey, Real Techniques got a little competition, honey. I was like, oh my goodness, like, it's so soft, and it blends your makeup really, really well. Now that don't mean go out and buy all of them, because I don't be having stuff that I be recommending to y'all on the shelves and stuff, and I don't like that. Like, save me at least 1 or 2 items, okay? Gosh. But anyways, I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Spun Rice. I'm talking about Spun Rice. What is that? Ariel, get it together. Spiced rum. And I'm just going to tap it out. And I'm just going to blend that concealer and that foundation together. I already know we got to set the concealer in place. And what better way to do it than my bae? This is my Valentine. Like, my makeup is my Valentine, and the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder just gets me right every single time, okay? I use number 35 and number 40, and now I'm taking my Trailblazer bronzer, and we're just gonna chisel the face up. And now I'm taking my Wet n Wild Baby Scott Black liner to chisel my eyes up. I want my eyes to have that fierce look, and I'm taking my the Lip Bar mascara. And now I'm just going to line my lip with the Wet n Wild Simmer Brown Now pencil. And I'm taking my Lingerie lip gloss from NYX in Butter, because it slides on like butter. And then I put a little bit more of the highlight in my inner tear duct area. And this is the completed look, you guys. I hate that my camera never really gives the full details of like my looks. So I have to insert clips of my phone videos and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you, Amanda Hair, for sponsoring this video and sending me this beautiful unit. And I will catch y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.